Me too.
We are live, apparently.
We are live. Whoop, whoop.
What's up? Welcome, everybody, to the Dad and Drew Show.
Yeah.
The first official episode of the Dad and Drew Show. We've done the Dad and Drew Show before, just out and about in the parks, and just we're like, you know what, we should call this the Dad and Drew Show. Well,
has a good ring. Has a good ring to it.
It rings well.
It does ring
This is the first official Might As Well Do It show because we got nothing to do.
We're stuck in the house.
We're stuck in the house. I have literally not left the house in like over a month and maybe 40 days.
Holy cow, man. You said you just made it to your mailbox, right?
Actually, the furthest, I lied. The furthest I went was to my father's house, which is 4 minutes away. I drove and delivered him Easter dinner.
Oh, that's nice. You're a nice guy.
Contactless delivery.
Oh, well, see, I didn't have the luxury of not leaving my house because I had to work until it's been a week now. I've been home for a week now.
Nice. Not nice. Sorry.
No, I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy.
No, my wife is an essential worker. She is a healthcare worker. So we've just kind of made the decision that since she's already out, she'll do the out stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll try to keep it separate that way. So I literally just sit in the house with a 5-year-old all day. I love my daughter to death, but...
Yeah, but conversations with a 5-year-old after...
Yeah, it can get a little
day. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's like, Oh, go ahead.
No, go.
No, I was just going to say, it's hard enough with a 10 and 14-year-old having conversations.
Oh. Yeah, those are different conversations.
They really are. There's a lot of arguing going on.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the teenage years of my daughter.
No, I can't imagine teenage years with a girl, let alone a 14-year-old boy right now.
Oh, no. So we are a little early. We're just here kind of making sure everything's working.
Making sure we look good. Make sure the makeup...
Since we have one person on the stream, let me make sure we are actually on YouTube.
That'd be helpful.
All right, here, let me go check.
Just so you guys know, Jamie
is professional.
Brains. Jamie is the brains behind the tech stuff because I'm not.
That's scary.
It is scary, but you don't want me behind it.
Yes. I just checked it. We are literally live on YouTube. Awesome.
So you didn't screw it up.
It says there's one watching. It might be me. Awesome. I don't care. I'm going to have fun just talking to my buddy Drew because I haven't talked to adults that much. I mean, my wife gets home and she's just like, leave me alone. I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
Poor thing. So
that's how I was when I was getting out of work. I was just like, oh my God, I got to go to bed.
Yeah.
Had to go to bed. But hey, I wanted to show you this cool thing.
Ooh.
This is the Muppet Picnic Cookbook.
Oh my gosh. So you cook Muppets? What does Kermit taste like?
Please
tell me there's a frog-like recipe in there. And roast pork.
I was going to say that, there's some bacon, I think, involved. You know what's funny? I never even looked to see if there was, like, pork in here.
You're literally eating Miss Piggy. How to cook Miss Piggy.
You know what, dude? It looks all, oh, my God. None of it has meat. Oh, no. Some of it has meat. Let me see. No, it's just steak, though.
Okay.
They have like
the Swedish. Dude, the Swedish chef, that's my man.
Yeah, dude, look at him. He's the one that's cooking up the good stuff.
Oh, yeah, he's going to make the steak. Filet. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, with a shoe. Look at the shoe.
Ooh, of course.
I didn't know you could cook shoes.
Is he stirring with a shoe?
Maybe. He's got like a little pokey thing. Well, yeah, and then you got Animal. He's stirring with a big spoon. He's cooking up some beans.
Okay.
Cooking up some beans. But yeah, there's there's bacon upside down cornbread.
Yes. That makes my life. You are literally learning how to cook. Is Miss Piggy on that page?
No, I think they were smart about it. It's just with the beans.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I forget where I got this, but I just saw it and it was like, I had to have it. It's just too funny.
That's hilarious.
I love the Muppets too.
Have you tried any recipes from it?
I actually haven't, dude. You know what? I might have to do that. I might have to. Or you know what? Me and you, Dad and Drew show.
Yes.
We'll cook everything out of the Muppet Picnic Cookbook.
like the lady who did The Joy of Cooking, where it was some movie, like, wasn't it, where she had to cook every recipe from The Joy of Cooking?
Oh yeah, dude. Ugh. Well, look, that's going to be your kitchen after we're done.
Yeah, that usually is my kitchen after I'm done cooking. I'm not a clean cook.
No, I'm a clean as you go kind of guy.
See, I'm a clean at the end guy, so I get in a lot of trouble with that because literally it looks like a tornado hit my kitchen when I'm done. And I'm like, but the food looks good.
Yeah, no. Well, and that's really the bottom line. Well, for me, I bake, so there's a lot of flour and it goes everywhere. And my wife yells at me if I don't clean up. And
nice.
It goes everywhere.
I get yelled at just all the time anyway, so that's just pretty much my life. Is I'm constantly yelled at because I do a lot of bad things. I'm just not. See,
I don't do bad things. I just do
things. I'm not bad. Yeah, I will go with dumb. I'll rephrase as I do dumb things.
Yeah, I can.
We got 3 people in the chat in here. So if you're here, say something.
Yeah, hi.
Go ahead and chat with us. Say hi, Dad, Drew,
and we don't bite.
We don't. If you don't know us. We are some vloggers. We are. Oh, there's somebody. Okay. Eastwind Farms. Hey there, Eastwind Farms. It's weird. Like, for some reason, the comments aren't showing up in my.
They're not showing up on my
comment screen here.
Mine either.
I'm gonna have to pull Audible. And
I don't see any.
We have to bring up the actual YouTube of the thing and look at the chat room there.
And forgive us, everybody. This is the first time.
This is the first time. Hey, there it is. It just showed up.
I just clicked on live comments because I had it on private chat.
Oh, okay. Well, then that would work.
Yes. Hello, Eastwind Farms.
Let me see if I type hi, does it say hi? Hey, there we go.
Hey, look at that. I don't know how to do it. How do I do it? I have no idea.
See? The little thing there says Eastwind Farms. Hey, folks. Pretty cool.
Look at that.
All right, we're new at this. We're playing around with this thing. But so today's episode of the Dad and Drew Show is going to be called Disney Foods. Yes. And we specifically decided to do Disney Parks Foods because there's Disney Springs, there's all the restaurants, there's the resorts, there's all things that could encompass Disney Foods. But we wanted to go with park foods. Yeah. So we gave each other some homework and we were supposed to come up with 5 tips, or not tips, sorry, I can't even say. Look at that. This is what I do. I don't do things correctly. Little Big Vlogs.
What's up, man?
Our friends from across the pond.
Yeah.
We should give them an official Dad and Drew Show welcome. You ready? You remember?
Yeah.
All right. Pip, pip, cheerio. I don't know. We always do it every time we hit England, and it feels like we should do it now because Little Big Vlogs. Whoa, that was a good mumble mouth. I'm usually good for a couple of those a night, and I haven't even been drinking. So,
no,
well, other than
bad for you.
Other than the best thing there is, Polar Seltzer, man. This stuff is cool.
But the black cherry, you got to be specific.
Black cherry.
Yeah.
So,
well, hey, speaking of the seltzer, though, what's your least favorite?
Ooh, I don't know. I haven't had one I don't like yet. I think the lime. I'm not a big lime fan. I think there was a lime one that wasn't that good.
Yeah, I think for me it was the grapefruit.
I'll drink the grapefruit.
I'll drink any of them, but that's probably my least favorite. But
so our homework to each other was 5 top foods, 3 foods to avoid, and 1 food tip. Something you would tell people, here's a tip for the parks and food. Ooh, excuse me, seltzer.
Oh, that was
Golly, my good man, that was a pip. That was a pip. Thank you.
Yes, it was.
I feel like it's good. I feel that we've gotten validation from an official UKer, Englander,
UKer,
Englishman.
I like UKer.
Person, UKer. It's not even a word. I just made that up.
I like that.
So, yeah. As you can see, both Dad and Drew are a little bit of Star Wars fans also. So you'll see behind us, we have a little bit of Star Wars finagle. And he's even got a cool little Ant-Man helmet that I see back there.
Yes, I do. And that's a popcorn container.
Popcorn containers. Excellent. Mm-hmm. So I guess we'll get into our food tips. We'll start with our top 5. Let me share my screen. All right, let's go over here. Now that I know we are on YouTube. All right. So we're going to start off with one of Dad's. This is one of my top 5 foods. And that there is a picture of Ronto Roasters in Batu in Galaxy's Edge. And there is my picture, my favorite picture I've ever taken anywhere at any park ever. Was me doing my Instagram moment. They're watching The Mandalorian.
Oh, that's a must. That's a must.
The Mandalorian is killer.
Yep.
See, they have to watch week by week. We already did the whole thing, so they're being slow drizzled. It was so rough. Oh, wait. Why? There's one moment. I don't know what episode. I'm not going to ruin anything, but you will. I need to talk to you about it. There's one moment where I literally jumped out of my chair and screamed at a moment, and I felt ridiculous in my house doing it, but it was just probably one of the most epic Star Wars-y moments I've ever seen in a show or movie. Mm-hmm. And I lost it, and I need to talk to them about it when they see it, if they have the same reaction. Do you know what I'm talking about or no?
There was a couple times, dude, that I was like, holy cow, that is insane. But yeah, we'll have to talk about that privately when so we don't ruin it for anybody.
Or when Little Big Vlogs is completely through with it, we'll let them know, and then we can just all chat about it and do a Mandalorian talk.
Ooh.
But this is my favorite photo I've ever taken at any park ever. I was doing the obligatory Instagram photo with my Ronto Wrap, and I had the portrait mode on my iPhone turned on, so it is blurring the background. I couldn't see Chewie. So I'm looking at my phone and looking at the thing, and I can't see Chewie. And my wife goes, look behind you. And I dropped my phone down. I'm like, oh my God. He was there just reaching for my Ronto Wrap.
That is pretty epic, dude. That is really epic.
This is one of my top 5 foods, the Ronto Wrap in Galaxy's Edge. If you don't, it's like a hot dog, but it's got a snap to it. It has a little thin wafer of chicken on there, which I could even do without, but it adds something to it. It's got a nice little, and then just a little slaw, but the slaw is not useless slaw. It actually adds flavor and texture and crispness to it. And the pita roll is perfect.
Yeah.
I have had them on multiple occasions and I've never gotten a bad one. There are certain foods, and we did them together.
Yeah, when we got that together, it was fantastic, man.
What's up, Marina Mouse Vlogs in the house?
What's up, Marina?
Yes, if I was to be giving this on the Marina Mouse Vlog scales, this would be a 5 mini bows out of 5 rated item. I love these things. They are fantastic. And it's not like a hot dog you put ketchup on. You put no condiments on it. Literally, you eat it the way they hand it to you. And I'm a hot dog and ketchup guy. So
no, but it's that slaw too. The slaw that adds
slaw,
that
and it has a creaminess to it.
Yeah.
But I know Drew's also a fan of this one. Are you
absolutely.
A fan of I know it didn't make your list, but
it's right around there though, for sure. I actually forgot about it, to be honest with you.
There's so many good foods. When I was going through it and I had to make myself to make 5, I was like, ooh, I literally had 10. I was doing like a final 4, scenario or brackets, and I was knocking things out of the brackets and stuff like that. So that's my first one.
It was hard to find what wasn't good.
That was the hardest one. Both Drew and I struggled on the 3 things to avoid, because I honestly haven't had a whole lot of bad experiences at Disney with food. No. Had a couple, at least 3, which will be in here.
More festival stuff. I had more bad festival food.
Yeah, you can easily find bad festival foods, and we could have done a whole episode on festival foods, but we wanted to try and keep this to things that if you're going to the parks at any time, basically, you can run into these. Yes, that is a good mini bow rating. 5 mini bow ratings is a good mini bow rating.
Whoa!
I will recommend this 9 times and 7 times on Sunday. I mean, just all the time. But okay, so let's get to the next one, and I think this one here is also we'll do my 5, and then we'll do Drew's 5. So my next 5 will happen to be at this gentleman's tavern. And Gaston here has a little thing where he has a drink. And it's called Lefou's Brew.
So good.
And I love this drink. It is usually hot at Disney. I mean, we go in the summer, in the winter time and stuff like that, but still, even in Florida, the winter gets hot. Like, it's just almost always hot. So it's a refreshing drink. And that's what I love about it most. It is just so refreshing. Yes, the cinnamon roll almost made my list, Marina. That was like right there, but I didn't want to do 2 from Gaston's. But the cinnamon roll is awesome. I do love a good cinnamon roll.
You should have done that as a. You should have done it as a combo.
Combo. It could have been, but this one, it's like a. If you don't know, it's like a frozen apple drink. It's basically frozen apple juice with toasted marshmallow and some sort of mango citrus foam or something. Really, it just tastes like an awesome apple slushy.
Yeah, it's really good.
And it has that marshmallow foam. And you can get it in a big, hefty mug if you want. But I don't pay for that. I just give me the drink. And there's no alcohol in it. It's perfect. It is fantastic. The last one I got, the kiddo stole. She was just like, I don't want that. And then she sipped it and she was like, okay, give me that. And I didn't get it back. It was literally supposed to be mommy and daddy's drink, and she stole it.
That's the price you pay to have kids, man. You know?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Headphone fell out. First time. I knew it was going to happen. I've got these little earbuds in, and I'm trying to try them out, but I may have to switch to the big one, but we'll see. So Lefou's Brew. Are you a Lefou's Brew fan, Drew?
Absolutely, man. No, like, and I usually go in when I get the Lefou's Brew, I get it with the cinnamon roll.
Yes.
Every single time.
It is a combo thing most of the time, but I will take Lefou's Brew over any of the Star Wars milks.
Yep.
The Star Wars milks are horrible. I didn't even put them in my list of bad foods. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have put those in my list.
Really? Do you not like those that bad? I thought they were okay. They weren't my favorite.
No.
I think they're overpriced like crazy.
They're overpriced, and they're just not tasty. Like, they could have just made them a blue milkshake and a green milkshake.
Yeah.
Called it a day, and everybody would have been like, these are awesome.
I made them $6, not $8.
Yeah. So
they're just big.
They're just horrible. I've tried them with the alcohol. I've tried them without the alcohol.
It sounds like it'd be worse with the alcohol.
The blue one is chalky. Like it tastes like a Pepto-Bismol chalk taste happens to it at some point in time.
Maybe they'll come out with a pink one, though. It'll be like Pepto-Bismol.
They totally should, because it totally tastes like Pepto-Bismol. So, but I will take this over that. This is I've had butterbeer over at Universal, and I do really like butterbeer, but this is on par with butterbeer.
I like the butterbeer. It is good. I would pick this over the butterbeer, though. I think this is more refreshing.
Yeah, this is definitely more refreshing. And I never say this, but the butterbeer can get too sweet.
Yep.
Like, it's a little over the top sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Pam. How are you today? It's nice to see
Pam
you.
Smith.
Thanks for stopping by, Pam. We are on the second of Dad's top 5, and it happens to be Lefou's Brew. And my quote in my video is, "Don't sleep on Lefou's Brew. Don't
get wet.
Don't walk by. Stop by and get a Lefou's Brew. It's the best drink in Magic Kingdom." Yes, Mouse and the Magic. They figured out the time difference. Thank you for stopping by. I know that's why I always have to write like Eastern on my things, and I never know whether to put standard or because I don't know if we're on daylight. I don't know this stuff. It's 8 o'clock in Florida. That's where it is.
Well, what was funny, I was like a week ago, I was trying to watch this thing that was supposed to be on at 1 o'clock. It was live, and I'm like, and I got ready for it, and I'm like, yeah, and it was 1 o'clock. I'm like, why is it not on? And then I realized that it was being, filmed in Las Vegas. I was like, it's going to be 4 o'clock.
All right. Thanks from Canada. You guys make some terrible Christmas cookies. They're not good. They are not good. I love the country. Do not like the Christmas cookies.
No, I don't either. But I love Canada, man. I love Canada.
I love me some Canadians.
Yes.
Yes, we Canada, man. Yes, we Canada.
Yes,
Duke Kaboom. Duke Kaboom is one of the greatest action characters in any of the animated movies ever.
Absolutely.
That was tops.
But you know what, though? We got most of our good comedy, I'm telling you, from Canadians.
Yes. Yes, there are many of the greatest comedians are Canadian.
Absolutely.
Okay, we are going to move on to the next one. And this was actually sort of on Drew's list, and we'll get to that later. But this is the Epic Eats booth right outside of the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular in Hollywood Studios. And at this booth, they sell that.
Delicious.
It is a funnel cake topped with vanilla soft serve and Oreo cookies. Ryan Reynolds went to your high school. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Dude, that's the coolest thing in the world. Dude, I'm a huge Ryan Reynolds fan. I think Deadpool is probably some of the funniest, best comic book movies you've ever seen.
And everybody knocks on this one, dude, but I love it. Green Lantern. I'm telling you.
Green Lantern's a great movie.
I love it. I don't know why people bash on it. I know. I love it.
But this, I've had the funnel cakes at Epcot, at the Americas. I've had funnel cakes all around. And for some reason, the funnel cakes at the Epic Eats booth in Hollywood, they just taste better.
They're just better.
I don't know why. I can't explain it. I'm sure they're using the same recipes and mixes and everything, but for some reason, side by side, you could hand me two of them and I could tell you that one's from the one and it tastes better.
They put all the good workers there, I guess.
I guess, man. And this one's so iconic because it's the perfect Instagram photo with the Mickey ears.
No, I've never got that one. Does it always come with the Mickey ears?
It always comes with the Mickey ears.
Okay.
And the daughter stole both Mickey ears. Nobody else. Maybe it is.
You got to keep an eye on her, man.
Cleaner oil. Maybe that's it. Maybe they are more fastidious in their cleanliness of the fryers and things like that.
Hence, better workers.
Very good point.
Yeah, they're more meticulous over there.
Yes. So I love these things. There are two different versions over there that they sell. They sell this one and another one. We'll get to that later. But it is just the perfect flakiness and crispiness of the cake. And the soft serve there is excellent too. I mean, just eating the soft serve is good.
Yeah.
When you mix them together, oh man.
Magic, man. Well, and also,
I'm literally getting mad right now that I'm not at Disney and I can't have that.
Jamie, don't get mad on live YouTube. No, but what I like about this too, better than over at like Epcot and stuff, the prices are better. Or the early
I love it. Okay, that's gotta be from Jamie. Is that Jamie or Annie? That's gotta be Jamie.
Yeah, maybe the oil is from when it was actually MGM and they just keep reusing it.
You know, like there's like some pizza places, like old school heritage pizza places that they take a piece of the dough from the day before and they put it in the Ux and it still has dough from like 100 years ago.
Like generational or whatever.
Generational. Like they do it every day. They take a little bit of the dough from the previous day and it goes back like 100 years that there's this piece of dough that has been circulating. Maybe it's like 100-year-old oil. And it's just that good, man. I don't know, but whatever they do it better.
They really do. Agreed.
Okay, we'll move on. All right. If you know what this little sign is from, you know where I'm going. As you're strolling down Hollywood Studios and you kind of make that turn as you're passing like the Little Mermaid Theater and walking towards, and you look over to your left, there's some incredible stuff and whatnot. And on your side, there's this little bakery. And at that little bakery, they sell the most fantastic cookie you will eat pretty much ever.
Absolutely.
And I feel proud that I got to introduce Drew to this cookie.
It blew my mind.
Never had one. And I was like, no, this can't happen. This is not allowed. You can't not have had one of these. Follow me. And we went over there on one of our vlogs and we had Drew had his first Jack Jack's Num Num. I'm going to let him describe the.
Life-changing, first of all. No, it's life-changing, but what's great about this cookie is that it's like crispy on the outside, but like ooey gooey on the inside, almost like a brownie kind of vibe going on. And
it's a cookie bar.
A cookie bar. That's what I'm looking for. A cookie bar. And what I like about these, they use, like you said, the chocolate chunks, not the chocolate chips.
Yes.
And that's
you get more chocolate
flavor.
ratio.
Yeah.
And you also get that pull when you open, like if you broke it and pulled it apart, you get that little stringiness of chocolate. And they're
big and they're huge.
They're big. I think it's like 5 inches. It's not a small cookie. It's like an individual pan pizza.
It really is, man. I couldn't even finish the whole thing. I had to share it.
Yeah. I was there by myself, so I had no option to share. It was very difficult. I powered through, but I made it. And I happened to leave. I have to leave a little chunk of chocolate on my face for the entire rest of the vlog. And this man did not let me know that I'm walking around.
I had no idea.
This close.
I had no idea.
Camera to the face.
I don't pay attention to Jamie's imperfections.
No. That's fair. Yes, that was. We have a. Let's see here.
In DC.
Special guest there. We know this person.
Hey, Kachita Magic.
Kachita Magic. She actually happened to share the cookie with Drew because that is Drew's lovely wife.
That's my wife. She's
in the other room somewhere, probably, or right over his shoulder, maybe. I don't know how they do things right now, but you never know.
You scared me. I thought she was over my shoulder.
But thank you for stopping by.
Yes. And Mouse and the Magic. Yeah, I know. I was just reading that. I don't know. I've never been.
I've never been to Disneyland ever.
Me neither.
So I can't say, but I've heard the same about the cookie. I've heard people rave about them, both from Disneyland and from Disney World. I've heard both. I've never. Wait a minute. Is this true?
I don't know.
I don't remember it that way. I remember there being a pretty equitable share of cookie in that.
Yeah.
We might have to go to the videotape on that one.
All right, go to the tape. Go to the tape, man. We need the evidence.
And the other thing that I'm going to spin on this. Okay, Pixar's been and Disney's been releasing these recipes. Drew just did one. If you get a chance, go check out his vlog on the Lightsaber Churros. He took the Disney churros recipe that they released and he made the Lightsaber Churros. Now, I know there are, like Disney's done the Dole Whip recipe and they've had to make variations because like the Dole Whip uses some sort of powdered mix and you can't get that at home. Yeah. So they had to make a version you could make. So Pixar released what they said was the Num Num cookie recipe. And I call foul. It is not the Num Num cookie recipe. I did a little internet sleuthing. It's Alton Brown's chocolate chip cookie recipe. To a T. Every exact thing, step by step. They just animated it with the Incredibles and Jack Jack. Not a bad cookie recipe. Awesome cookie recipe.
But not what it is.
It doesn't use chocolate chunks. How can it be Jack's Num Num cookie recipe if the recipe they put out does not tell you to use chocolate chunks?
And it's obviously a visual thing that you're going to be able to notice right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like the difference between them.
Yeah, 100%. So I was like, because I've always said I want to find a way to recreate these Num Num cookies at home. I even found the little white wrapper with the pink polka dots on them. And yes, agreed, Marina, 100% agreed. Because it's not the same recipe. If you're going to tell me that you're releasing Jack Jack's Num Num cookie recipe, release that recipe. Don't release Alton Brown's chocolate chip cookie recipe that doesn't use chocolate chunks and try to hornswoggle me into thinking that it's the Num Num cookie recipe. It's not. Okay, rant over.
That is deceiving, though. That is baloney.
I call foul.
But honestly, I'm telling you right now.
Somebody get Disney on the horn, and I want to talk to somebody. Who can I talk? Roy Disney, who? Who can I talk to? Michael Eisner? He's not busy right now, right? They got nothing going on.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's not dealing with anything right now.
Nothing.
He can deal with Jamie from Dad Got This. But no, But you know what, though? But with all these released recipes, in my opinion, none of them are exactly their actual recipe.
No,
it can't be. It just
can't be.
It can't.
But they could be. I don't know why they aren't. If they're gonna, say we're giving you the recipe, give us the recipe. I understand there's conventional ovens, and some things are. Hey, hi from Maine.
Hey, Anna Lucy. I'm sure and Mike Kovar.
I am sure Abigail Disney, that's who I'll call. She's a little bit busy calling them out on a couple of other things recently. She's been having a little bit of a Twitter war with some people over Disney's practices, but we won't get into that. I'm still pissed off about the cookie.
Nope. Yeah.
Because it's more of, like he said,
exciting, Jamie. You're getting mad now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This one really upset me.
No, I get it.
I kept getting text messages from everybody. It's like, they released the cookie recipe. They released the cookie. Look, they're tagging me on Facebook. And I'm Mr. like, don't give me fake information person. Right. So I'm like, no, it's not the right recipe. And
You're getting down the water.
And I'm mad. But it's a fantastic cookie if you get to eat the real one. Not that Alton Brown's chocolate chip cookie recipe is bad. It uses a cup of butter. I mean, how can it be bad with a cup of butter?
It's a lot of butter.
Pretty much, yeah. I've been watching a lot of the chef show and things like that on Netflix. And one of the things that Roy Choi said on there, he's like, the difference between home chefs and chefs is we use a shit ton of butter. Oops. Not PC for the kids. Sorry, a little strong language. They use a ton of butter and they salt their food. And home chefs usually don't salt their food enough or use enough butter. He's like, that's how you want to make your food better, add more butter and more salt.
Well, there's where the flavor is.
But all right, I'm gonna move on before I get too
before he punches his monitor.
All right, this next one is something I'm excited to talk to Drew about because it's on one of his lists, and we'll get to that.
Oh yeah, I know what it is. Yeah,
this is Via Napoli,
mm-hmm.
And this is in Epcot at the back of Italy, and at the back of Italy, they sell a pie, a Margarita Pizza.
Mm.
And this is a traditional Neapolitan-style pizza cooked in a wood-fired oven. And it's just tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil.
Mm.
That's it.
Sounds delicious.
But the dough, perfect. The cheese is fresh mozzarella. Everything is just so perfect. Yes, Mike, sorry, in case you weren't here, those cookies are in Hollywood Studios, and they are near the Pixar section. So if you're walking down past going to Toy Story Land, before you make the right to go to Toy Story Land, on your left is the little Pixar section, and right there is the bakery where they sell Jack's Num Num cookies.
And you can walk right past it and not even really know what's there. I've done it.
You could easily walk past it and not know what it is. But yes, a real pizza. This is real pizza. This is as real as real pizza.
Because you're Italian.
Yes. And this is real pizza. This is as real pizza gets, especially at a Disney park. Right. Now there are I doubt it would be Neapolitan certified, because there's literally an agency in Italy that will certify your pizza as being real Neapolitan pizza. And you have to use actual flour from Italy and San Marzano grown in Italian basil. Okay, it's probably not that, but it is a fantastic pizza. I'm picky on pizza, man. I make my own pizzas at home. I don't consider Papa John's or Domino's or any of that. That's not pizza.
Yeah,
it's
Papa John's is terrible.
It's bad pizza, and I can appreciate bad pizza. I like Costco's pizza. It's bad pizza, but it does what it's supposed to do. It's not pretending to be real pizza.
Right. It's pretending to be fattening.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Mike, you have to get that next time you go get the cookie. 100%.
Yep.
But
I'll attest to it.
So this pizza is just literally the tastiest thing. If I were to give a number one out of all my favorite foods at any of the parks, this is my number one favorite food at all of the Disney parks.
Really?
All the restaurants combined.
That's cool.
I will just go in there just for that pizza. I love it that much. It is that good to me.
Now, is it a thinner crust, or is it it looks thin to me on the picture, but
It's not like wafer thin crust.
Yeah.
It's more like a medium crust, I guess what I would say.
Gotcha.
It's not a deep dish pizza, but it's not like a flatbread pizza.
Okay.
It's traditional thickness pizza.
Okay.
But the difference, one of the big differences, it's not shredded mozzarella.
Right. Just big chunks.
It's big chunks of real fresh buffalo mozzarella. I know, Marina. I know. You get access to New York pizza, and there is a place in New York, I can't even remember the place, in Little Italy, that I've had a margarita pizza that blows this one away. I will 100% say that, but it's the closest I get here in Florida to that. So for me, that's my go-to right there. It's the best pizza in Florida to me, for sure. Outside the parks or not.
Wow.
It's better than anything you can get around here. That's
a bold statement.
To me, it's better than anything you can get around here. I've ate at Wolfgang Puck at Disney Springs. I do like his food, and I do like it, but it's more like a cafeteria style, if I remember correctly. I know there's two versions. There's like I think
there's like an Express or something. Isn't there like
there's an Express? Yeah, it's like a Wolfgang Puck Express, and I think he's got an actual sit-down restaurant somewhere over in Universal.
I've never had it.
For the Express is okay, but it's not what I would consider like his food. Like, because it can't be done in the fine dining atmosphere that you're used to getting a Wolfgang Puck meal.
Now, what kind of food is what kind of food is the Wolfgang Puck? I've never eaten there. So
it's just high-end cuisine. A lot of it's like French inspired. I think he's Austrian, if I remember correctly. But he does a lot of like high culinary technique type food. But in the cafeteria type style setting, it's hard to pull that stuff off. A lot of duck confit and things like that, and like high-end steaks, and he makes a mean omelet.
Yeah.
But New York pizzas, I'm not as much of a flatbread person. I mean, I'll eat a flatbread, but it's not pizza. Flatbread's flatbread. It's not pizza.
Yeah, I can cheat the magic.
I'm not trying to pick a fight, but you know. All right, now we are on to Drew. So I'm going to kind of pull back. I've blown up my temperature.
He has. I don't talk as much as he does. So I'm pretty short and to the point.
But we're going to turn this over to Drew.
Yeah, here we go. So none of these are number one to number, like they're not in order. But yeah, the Flametree Barbecue in Animal Kingdom.
I'm sorry, we seem to be having technical difficulties. We lost Drew. This is perfect Dad and Drew scenario. We will try to get Drew back on. Hold on one second. I wonder if he kicked out his plug or something. Let me text my friend here. What happened? So we're going to get to Drew's here. Drew's first one happens to be the Flametree Barbecue. Yes. Marina, let me send you the link so that you can go ahead and fill in and talk about how good the Flametree Barbecue is. Oh my God, this is wonderful. Hello. Oh, now he's completely gone. Pulled pork mac and cheese. I haven't had the pulled pork mac and cheese over there. That sounds pretty good. Sounds right up my alley. I am a mac and cheese fan. Oh, I think Miss Marina is a fan of the Flametree Barbecue. I would tell you more. Oh, here he comes. I think we got him. What did you do, my friend? Did you kick out a cord or something? Your laptop die?
Yeah, the laptop. No, the laptop died. It wasn't even plugged in.
Okay, what did I gave you a checklist of things to check, and one of them was potty time, but none of them were plug your laptop in.
No, so, and I need these lists, Jamie. You know me. Sorry, everybody.
It was perfect timing. You're like, let me tell you about Flametree Barbecue.
Oh my God. I got nobody to blame that one on. That's all me, man. That's all me.
Dude, you could have blamed the cat or something. Said the cat kicked it over or something. I don't know.
I don't have a cat. I blame Veronica.
Still blame the cat.
No, if I blame Veronica, she's gonna know.
Oh yeah, you can't pull that up. No.
All
right, let's let Drew get here into the Flametree Barbecue.
Everybody get ready for it to shut off again. No, the pulled pork sandwich. Marina Mouse Vlogs had it correct. I absolutely love the pulled pork sandwich here, and I love the beans that come with it. Every time I've had it, it's moist, and it's just a really, really good barbecue pulled pork. And to be honest with you, anything at the Flametree, I love because it's all barbecue. Absolutely love it. What about you, Jamie? Have you had the pulled pork?
I am a barbecue fan. I haven't had the mac and cheese. I've had the pulled pork sandwich. That one right there.
Yeah,
and that is a good pulled pork sandwich.
Yes,
barbecue is something I'm also kind of picky about. So
no, I do
good barbecue.
That's why I like that one because I was trying to think of different places to eat in Animal Kingdom, and I like the little pizza joint, but the Pizzafari.
But I didn't know that that's a buffet.
The Pizzafari?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I always just thought it was just a pizza place, but really? I saw it the other day. It's like a pizza buffet.
Yeah. No, but I'm telling you though, with the Flametree, every time I walk into Animal Kingdom, I swear to God, that's all I can smell is that barbecue. It's just like wafting, man. Wafting. So yeah, this is definitely a good sandwich to get. I like it.
Yeah, I like it because they like pulled pork. It has like a little bit of a vinegary taste. I think it's like the South Carolina style.
Yeah.
They do the vinegar style barbecue, and I like that style.
I just realized that's what I like. Like when we went and ate at the
Regal Eagle.
At the Regal Eagle, I was like, okay, this is the barbecue I like. I like how the vinegar like breaks it down. You know what I mean?
Less of the sweet, thick sweet sauces.
See, I'm not a huge fan of the sweet slather it sauces. Maybe on ribs, but
on ribs, I just made a set of ribs that I did a ketchup and brown sugar barbecue sauce on, and it came out fantastic.
Can't go wrong with brown sugar, man.
No, man. Brown sugar and butter goes great.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Drew's number 2.
Number 2.
This is one I have never eaten at.
You never eat the La Cantina?
No.
I even forget the name of it.
La Cantina de San Angel.
Yes.
Or San Angel, I guess.
Yes.
I took 4 years of Spanish in high school, and I can say, ¿Dónde está el baño?
Guess what? I've been with Veronica for like 16 years, and I know I'm a horrible, horrible person. No, I know.
I've been with my wife not that long, and I can't speak any of her language. I know words. I can say words.
I can't speak that well, but I can understand. I actually understand more than I even realize I understand.
Yeah, I can tell people are talking crap about me.
Yeah. Well, I can too, but they're always talking crap about me, so it's all right. I'm okay with it. But yes, these the Barbacoa Tacos at this La Cantina, I love them every time I get them. Once again, they're really moist. They're always fresh, and the tortillas that they use. Oh my God!
Now is that a corn tortilla?
That one is a flour tortilla. The one that I got is a flour tortilla.
Okay.
Super delicious. Super. I'm
do like flour tortilla over corn tortilla guy most of the time.
You are? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll usually go for a flour than a corn. I know that's the corn is the traditional real Mexican version.
Sure.
And the flour is kind of like the white guy version.
The flour?
I like the white guy version.
Yeah, I have to admit I do too. The corn can be dry sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like it's fluffiness of the flour one.
Yeah, like I eat the corn. It's almost like eating cardboard if they're not fresh. But even if they are fresh, they still taste like that. But I will say I really love these, but they are expensive. That's the only. It's like $14.49 for 3 tacos with a little chips.
Yeah, but you're at Disney, so I expect to pay a premium. So, Mike, we will get to that a little bit later.
What did he ask? Oh,
we'll talk about hot dogs.
Oh, yes, we will.
Here.
Yes, we will.
But yeah, I love a good taco, and these look fantastic. So this is definitely on my list of things I'm going to need to try.
Absolutely.
Because barbacoa, like I went through a phase where I was addicted to Chipotle. I think everybody did.
Really? I was okay with Chipotle.
And I would eat there like literally almost every day. I would eat at Chipotle for one point in my life. But the barbacoa is just so good. That and carnitas, those two, I could eat those pretty much every day.
Now, carnitas, I'm going to sound like an idiot anyway, but that's pork, right?
Yeah, it's like it's like a pulled pork, but it's like a mojo seasoning on it more.
Yeah, that's the one I like there that I tried.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where we're coming up to something here. The Starlight Cafe. I know this place. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You got Sunny Eclipse playing there. I mean, you get
Sunny Eclipse. I love me some Sunny Eclipse.
You get a concert while you eat. I mean, for God's sake.
And a comedy show.
And a comedy show. Yeah.
Because he's got jokes.
Once in a while, I dance to the music when I'm in there.
Yeah, he's got jokes.
Yeah.
And
there it is. There it is. See how happy I am? I look like
I have to show that up. Really? Really? Those? Are you talking about that, Mike?
You mean the huge, huge hot dog? The thing is just ginormous, man.
It is. Look at the size of your head.
Yeah.
And look at the size of the hot dog.
And I got a big head.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this right here, I have to admit, this is probably my top 3 things to get in any Disney park. Absolutely. For the money, because it's like $13, $13.50.
Ooh.
And you get French fries with it.
Yeah.
And you get macaroni and cheese and a hot dog. But I mean, it's just, but I think awesome. I think I love the fact that it's a bang for the buck. Yeah, Mike, you know what I'm talking about. And the macaroni is
now. Is this here? Is that bacon?
Oh yeah, and it's got bacon on top.
Come on, and you have hit the jackpot of foods for me, where you've gone ahead and said we are going to add bacon to something, and to me that's just one of the greatest things. Okay, what have I done? I've hit a button.
Oh,
there we go. We're back.
We go. Now, you've had it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now,
I love that thing.
They had the one. I had the one with chili.
I've had the one at the chili at Casey's, right? Or is that what the name of that place?
They have one here as well. Like you can either get the macaroni and cheese with the bacon, or you can get the chili. I think it's chili with cheese. And I tried it, but it was okay. It was okay. The chili's a little like out of the can kind of chili. Okay. Not that great, but I think you get more for your money with the macaroni one. Yeah, I would go mac and cheese and bacon on that over the chili anytime. Yes. Because it's also a different, like the cheese adds something like chili and the dog are almost cousins. Almost one and the same, really. They're like meat flavor. So now you're getting a new flavor introduced into the whole mix there. And that macaroni and cheese is delicious. Oh, yes. So cheesy. It's so cheesy, and it's so like almost Kraft macaroni and cheese style, like where like the neon cheese, you know it's not cheese, but you don't care. Well, it's like Kraft macaroni and cheese combined with Velveeta. Yes, and they've gooeyed it up. They've gooeyed it up. They've gooeyed it. But this right here, like I said, top 3 all time. Absolutely love that. Love the hot dog. Yeah, you can't eat more than one though. That's a single dogger. I ate one and I ate all the French fries after, and I didn't move from my seat for about 45 minutes. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, it was rough. It was pretty. Like me and Veronica split them now. So yeah. So now Drew sent me this picture, and I was like, "Wait, that looks a lot like where I had my thing." It's not called the Oasis Canteen. Drew found an old picture, and I guess they've renamed it from the Oasis Canteen to Epic Eats. But Drew got the other one. He got this one, which happens to be the strawberry and soft serve. Strawberry soft serve funnel cake. I love the one that you had, Jamie. Nice and chocolatey and everything. For me, this is like almost a refreshing kind of snack. You know what I mean? Like with the strawberries, because it's like cools you down. With the fruit adds a little refreshingness to something, and you feel like you're being healthy. Well, yeah, no, because I'm eating fruit. Yeah, I'm getting one of my 3 servings of fruit for the day. Vitamin C, dude. Vitamin C. Because I don't know if you guys know, but strawberries have more vitamin C than oranges.
Yes, we are food talking, Marcia. We are food talking.
Yeah. All about
this food. Is what Drew and I do if we end up in the parks. Like usually it's either a festival food challenge or we're meeting at a restaurant. Like
we love
you wouldn't know there were rides at the parks.
Nope. It's the let's go eat here and then go eat here.
And then go try a drink with a warning on it that happens to tell you that you won't be able to have children if you drink it. And guess who buys it and drinks it? We do.
Yes, we do. The Dad and Drew show.
Go check out my vlog in Japan. It'll say Dad and Drew tried Japanese foods, and we bought a drink called Yunker. And it had a warning label on it that said, warning causes reproductive harm. And Drew thought it was really funny. He's like, look at this thing. It's great. And then he saw me grab it and walk up to the counter with it. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying it. We're trying it.
And of course, it doesn't take me too much to get peer pressured in. He's like, no, we're going to drink this. And I went, okay, we'll drink it. See what happens.
Yes. We're like, sure, let's go. You are more than welcome. When you are in town, when this whole stupidness blows over, we should have just a meetup and just all go and eat places and be happy.
Yeah. Be happy.
Because that's what I need. I need that in my life right now. But I have also had this one. My dad ordered this one, and it's fantastic. I could flip a coin and pick one or the other.
Well, I think next time I got to try the one that you have just to see, so I can compare and contrast.
Yes. But, and there's something about it being Mickey shaped that to me just makes it more special.
Absolutely.
That they've gone and now they do make this one Mickey shaped. I don't know. Do you remember? They shaped the funnel cake like Mickey.
Really?
So when you look down from it, it's a circle and it has two little ears on the ends.
Okay.
So they actually Mickey shaped the funnel cake. I tried to get a picture of it for Instagram, and my dad already ate one of the ears.
That guy.
And I was like, Dad, come on.
Well, I never noticed
I'm working here.
I never noticed that, dude, because every time I get it, it's like me and the kids and Veronica, it's like vultures. Vultures, right on it.
Yes.
We're just like, we don't care what it looks like. So, but yeah, no, this, like you said, this is the best funnel cake you can get in any of the parks.
Any of the parks.
Hands down.
I don't know what they do. I don't know how they do it. Whatever it is, but it's the best.
And they're bigger. They're bigger than the other ones.
And they are bigger than the other ones. You're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Because that one in Epcot's like this big. It's super tiny. And I think it's more expensive.
It may be. It may be. Yeah, Drew, what's up? Why you got any ears on?
Oh, wait. Oh, hold on 1 second. Check this out.
Twinsies! That will even work with the headphones.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I was waiting for the right moment to pull these out.
Outlet find.
Yeah. How do I look? Do I look like a 7-year-old wearing it?
$6.99.
Yeah, baby.
That's where we got it.
We're going to have to keep these on for the rest of it.
Awesome. All right, let us move on. Now, this is one I really need to speak to you about.
Yes, you do need to speak to me about it. This is the Yorkshire County Fish Shop, and that is in Epcot in the UK Pavilion. And they have fish and chips for $8.99. And if you've noticed, I have a theme going. I like to find deals, man. I like to find deals on everything. But this food right here for $8.99, oh my God. The batter they put on these fried fish are just, oh my God, they're mouth-watering. It's almost like in downtown Disney at, I forget the Irish place there. What's the
Island Road.
It's very similar to that. Very similar. But
now I have never had these.
Oh,
at this place.
You have to.
And I'm mad at myself that I haven't had them.
You should be mad at yourself because they're phenomenal. And the price is right. And the good size piece, like, you know what I mean? Good size pieces that you actually get.
Okay. Are you Are you a tartar sauce or are you a malt vinegar guy?
If I had to choose, I'd be a malt vinegar guy.
I would go with the malt vinegar more, but I usually end up doing a little of both. But if I was only allowed to choose one, I'll go malt vinegar.
Yeah, no, but I'm going to have to try that next time now. Mixing the two, because I love tartar sauce. It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, Mouse and the Magic's all about the vinegar.
Yes, vinegar. Vinegar is fantastic. It's just malt vinegar on those, and then you put the vinegar on the fries.
Mm.
And I've heard they're fantastic. I'm like I said, I'm mad at myself that I have not had them.
Yeah, no, and it's a good portion. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're hungry, and it's like a reasonable price. I was actually surprised that it wasn't like $12 or $13, to be honest with you.
Right.
Because it is fish.
Yeah.
But
all right. Okay, so that we have made it through our top fives. And now we're going to move on to the ones
that we hate.
That we think you should avoid. And we're back to Dad. And it's a little small on the screen, but I don't know. Do you know what this picture is of?
That looks like Pinocchio. I forget the name of the restaurant.
Pinocchio's Village House.
Thank you. House.
And we are going to get to a bad flatbread pizza.
It doesn't look good.
It is like my daughter's just all about pizza. That's all she cares about. She would eat it every day if she could eat it. And so we went there and she's like, I want pizza. We're like, okay, we'll get you the pizza here. It's legitimately terrible.
Looks like school pizza.
It's worse than school pizza. School pizza, I could eat. It has like that on the French bread and it's a little crunchy.
Yeah.
And there was at least some redeeming qualities to that. Okay, the dough, flavorless. The cheese, it's melted cheese and it's okay. You could pick the cheese off and that'd probably be the only thing that would be worth eating on the thing. The pepperoni, they don't cook it till it's crispy.
Oh, so it's just like warm.
Like warm, rubbery pepperoni. It's terrible. It is legitimately terrible pizza when there is the option to get on a tram or a bus or a thing and go to Italy and get a real pizza. Just there are so many better foods at Epcot, and yes,
worst food I've ever had, and I eat all pizza.
Yes, I knew I liked that lady for a reason. I knew it.
Oh, because you can never trust Pinocchio to make pizza, dude.
No, he's not a real boy.
Because he's like, oh, it's good pizza, and then his nose goes.
No, it is horrible, 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 horrible. I can't. But even when I'm Marsha, even when I'm starving, I would order anything else. I would eat that little cardboard tray that thing is sitting on before I ate the pizza. That's how bad it is to me.
I'm glad I've actually never had it. Now
You're
I'm never
lucky.
Gonna have it. I'm never going to have it now.
You have saved yourself the hassle. So that's just my number one terrible. You know what this one is?
Terrible. That looks like Pandora's.
That's the Satuli Canteen.
Yeah, I think I walked in there before. I never eaten there.
And this is a half terrible. So
explain yourself, Jamie.
Okay, this food looks great. This is the kids. They do almost like a Chipotle style bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So you have your option of your meats. You can get beef or chicken. And they've got like different sauces and vegetables. And then you can get it with a noodle or a rice. And the noodles were great. The beef was great. The cream sauce was great. All of it was pretty good.
Yeah.
The rice, we actually sent it back. Wow. I've never sent food back at Disney, and I don't generally send food back.
Yeah, me neither.
But we ordered rice for my daughter because she wanted rice. And they were like uncooked.
Like hard? Like really hard?
Like crunchy. Like it crunched in your mouth. And I was like, I don't want to be mean or I don't want to complain, but like I don't think they cooked this rice.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we're so sorry. Let me get you another one. They get us another one. We bring it out. And it was the exact same way. It's apparently like a wild grain rice.
I know what you. Yeah.
And they cook it very hard.
Yeah.
And it's not rice.
Yeah.
It's
was
crunchy.
Did it have like was it like black and like different colored rice?
No, it looked exactly like this picture. It's brown, and like there are some darker brown ones and lighter brown ones. Okay. But it was literally like chewing little pebbles. Horrible. So that's my skip the rice, get the bowl. The bowls were fantastic. The peppercorn sauce and everything in it, and the beef is great. The food's awesome. Just if they try to give you the rice,
fight them.
Run. Fight them. Fight them.
Fight them off. Say, I don't want the rice.
And my last one is also a portion of the dish, and Drew will appreciate this part. You know where this is?
Yes, I do.
Docking Bay 7. And the food looks great, right?
Yeah.
They're called smoked Kadu ribs. They're pork ribs.
Yeah, they're ribs.
The first time I had them, I did a video and I wrote the title of the video was "Space Ribs Suck," because they gave me a hunk of rib that had nothing but little white tendons and cartilage in it. So it was a
bad cut. Yeah, it was
a bad cut. So every bite I had to go and put a little chunk of white chewy bone.
Oh, that's horrible.
Out of. And so the ribs flavor was okay.
Just not the cut of meat.
Like, I got a terrible cut.
Yeah.
And the second time I went back, I went back with my brother-in-law, who is the dish jabber, and he was like, I got to try these ribs. And he tried it, and they were fantastic. So the ribs are good. But if you see underneath that rib, what's propping it up, there's a little orange thing in the corner, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And in that little orange corner, I'm going to pull up something here. And, okay. Pardon with me. Let me stop sharing my screen for a second. Just talk to Drew here for a second while I pull something up to show you.
Hey, everybody.
And in that thing is a muffin. It's supposed to be a blueberry corn muffin.
Supposed to be.
Supposed to be. And it's supposed to be a blueberry corn muffin. And it is legitimately the worst thing I have ever eaten.
Even worse than a Canadian cookie?
Yes, even worse than a Canadian cookie. Worse than a German cookie. It is so bad that I you know how you try something bad and you're like, here, try this?
Yeah. Yeah. Here, hate it like I do.
Right. This is terrible. Try this. So I made my sister try it. This is my sister. This is the dish jabber's wife. And I made her try this. And this was her reaction.
Oh, she's thinking about it.
Thinking about it. Oh, no. And the spit take. And the spit take.
Poor lady. Your poor sister, man.
Was literally, it is useless. And here's where.
So it's just to prop up the.
Yeah, it's literally just to hold up the rib. And here's the other problem. There's like a slaw under there, a cabbage slaw.
Yeah.
But it's just chopped cabbage with nothing really flavoring it or dressing it.
Really?
And this dish costs $17. And that rib is not that big. It is disgusting. It is maybe the size or the length of your hand.
Like a dollar bill almost?
Yeah, like a good sized dollar bill.
Yeah.
And it's $17.
That's way too much.
You get a muffin that's better used as a hockey puck. And you get a useless slaw. There's no rice. There's no side accompaniment other than this muffin thing that they're trying to pass off on you. It is. I was so excited because they look so good. And the ribs are good. If you took this and put it with like a yellow rice or like maybe a noodle and a real side,
yeah,
maybe I'd pay $17 for it, but not in this fashion ever. No.
Now ribs are hot.
Ribs. I love. Yeah. Wow. my sister's face, if that doesn't tell you enough, if you need to try that, that should answer all questions.
Maybe I'll just go in and order that cornbread.
I wonder if they'd be like, you want what?
Like, no, seriously, I just want the cornbread.
You want what?
Yeah. Nobody asked for the cornbread.
Nobody's ever done. Mark, he asked for the cornbread.
He specifically asked for the cornbread.
Okay, now there's some things that I need to speak to this man about when he sent me over his list of his 3 least favorites, or not least favorites, or things to avoid at the parks. And I have some questions. I figured you did. And I figured anybody watching right now, it's going to be like, what are you talking about? So, excuse me, without further ado, my things to avoid at Disney are the Mickey Mouse ice cream bars. Now, I'm not going to speak. I'm just going to let you talk.
Yeah. For me, this is the most boring treat, at least one of the most boring treats you can get at Disney for what, $6.50, $7, something like that. I've gotten these before. First of all, they melt in about 2 seconds. So you got it dripping all down your hands. And the chocolate is like cheap chocolate. I don't know. Everything about this for me, it tastes cheap. It just tastes cheap. And for me, it's like, if I'm going to spend $6, $7 on a treat, I'd rather get like the Italian ice that you can have in the little cup and it's refreshing. Or even I'll do the ice cream sandwich. The Mickey ice cream sandwich, I think, tastes better than this. I think this is just like that iconic, I got a Mickey Mouse ice cream bar, and I know a lot of people like, and I get that. But to actually really break it down, I'm not going to go in the store and pay, I think it's like $12 for 6 of them in the supermarket. You eat them and they don't taste that good at all. I don't.
Costco has 15 of them for like $9. So it's actually a really good deal. My daughter loves them.
And a lot of people do. I get it.
Here's where I can almost agree with you, but I will add a caveat.
Ooh.
If you're a child, get it.
Absolutely.
Once you become an adult,
don't get it.
There's no need to get one. There are better options.
Yeah. And I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. No, I agree. Like if you're
a child and you have a kid, and you go to Disney,
if you're a child and you have a kid,
I'm sorry. If you're a kid, yes. If you're a child and you have a kid, you have a problem.
You have a very serious issue. Sorry.
That's some Maury Povich stuff. But if you're a child or you're a parent who's brought a child to Disney, they need to have one of these for it to be an official Disney visit. Absolutely. You're not at Disney if a kid hasn't gotten a Mickey ice cream bar.
And I'll absolutely agree with you on that one. For me though, like, if you're an adult, even a young adult, there's so many better options. Like I said, my kids prefer getting it's like Italian ice. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's horrible.
You don't like that? Oh,
no, I'm not a big fan of those.
What?
There's a strawberry bar.
Yeah,
or one of those. Yep. Those are awesome.
Yeah, like the fruit bars. The fruit bars.
Those are great. The Italian ices.
No, not your thing. I like that you can cover them up. If it starts getting, you know what I mean? You eat a little bit, cover it up. But
so that's where I will argue with you on that. I think if you're a kid, you have to get it.
No, I will not make those at home, Marcia. No way.
But you could make them better.
I could make them better. I think I can make them better. It all starts with good chocolate and good ice cream.
Yes, Marcia. Those strawberry bars are fantastic. Those, if I were to go to one of the carts and order for me, I would order the strawberry bars. They're great.
Yeah.
My daughter gets these every time, loves them, is addicted to them. We have 15 of them in the freezer right now, which aren't the same. They don't taste, they're a little smaller and they're not the same. But
there goes the deception again.
They try to, like my daughter's like, oh, do you want to finish the last 2 bites? And I can usually, I'll do like the last little bit that's holding onto the stick. I'll go like that, and that's about all I eat of it. And that's all I need of it. I wouldn't order one of those for myself.
Well, so I think we can agree that, if you're a kid, get it. If you're not a kid, there's no need to get it.
Yeah.
Now, this place.
Now I have to argue with you on this.
Really?
Yes. So are you saying everything on the menu?
I have not gotten the flatbread or the vegetable quinoa salad, but the other things I've had. And
you've had the brisket sandwich?
Yes.
I enjoyed it.
Every time I get something from there, it tastes like it's been sitting out.
Maybe I got a good one. I got a nice, like a crispy bun that was still soft on the inside, and the cheese was nice and melty, and the beef tasted fresh. Like mine tasted really good.
Yeah. For me, every time I've gone in there, it tastes like they have the stuff sitting under a lamp for like 2 hours before they serve it to you. That's been my experience.
I don't know. Maybe I got one right off the grill, because that brisket sandwich, I would recommend that. If it's fresh and it's done right, it was great. They also sell, or they did before they got closed down, there's a cronut. You can get a cronut.
Cronuts.
At the Electric Umbrella, and it is a damn fine cronut. I've had the original cronut in New York, the guy who supposedly invented it, and it was great. Waited in like an hour line to get it, but the Disney cronut was pretty damn good.
All right, I never knew they had a cronut, or do they not have?
Do.
Okay, they do. Okay.
Well, they don't have anything right now because I guess they're closed down for refurbishment.
Yeah, or maybe to get the grills running better. I don't know.
Maybe they're doing more room for more cronuts.
Yeah, that too. Well, so along with this being something to avoid, I think beyond what each thing tastes like, there is too many things in Epcot to eat at that I'm not even going to bother going in. You know what I mean? Like there's just too many other places to eat that are.
We ate there because we needed something quick and fast.
Right.
Because we had something to do at a show or something, and we didn't have time to get a real food.
Right. No, and I get that.
For not real food, it was good. But when you're at Epcot, there are so many other choices. There's the pizza place in Italy. Yep. There is the Chinese restaurant. The Seven Dragons restaurant is excellent.
Fish and chips.
So I'll agree with you there that there are better options. But if you're stuck eating there and you can get a fresh one, that brisket sandwich is good. And I will just go in there to get the cronut. Like I won't order any of the other food. I'll just give me a cronut.
Well, you know what? And now once they do open back up, I got to go in and try the cronut.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yes. She's been talking about these empanadas. Which are the empanadas at what specific place? Because
I think she's talking about the.
I know I've had festival empanadas, but I didn't know.
No, but it's where you get the margaritas.
Oh, okay.
Right, Marina? Isn't it where you get the margaritas? Choza de Margarita. I think, maybe.
All right. Hopefully she'll chime in here, but we'll move on to the next one. My God, we've been on it over an hour.
Look at us go.
All right. So then you got the little picture here.
Okay. So for me, the egg
not
roll,
a fan.
They taste okay. It is an egg roll. My big qualm is the fact that they're this big. They're very every time I've gotten them, they're super small.
They're bite size.
And it's
$8.
$7.50. Yeah, which comes out to like $8. And I think for me, it's just kind of like if it was $5, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But when you're talking $8 for two little egg rolls, I don't care what you put in it. It's still just a little egg roll.
Yeah.
And that's my qualm. How do you feel about those?
I have not actually had any of the buffalo chicken or the cheeseburger ones there. I tried to I found a recipe for cheeseburger spring rolls, supposed to be the Disney recipe.
Yeah.
And it wasn't very good. They were too gooey and they burst right out of the wrapper, and I couldn't fry them enough to get them fried before it exploded.
Gotcha.
I don't know what I did wrong, but even the mix that they had. Hey, Miss Clarence, thanks for stopping by. I wasn't too happy with the mix that they made. Now, like I said, I haven't had the actual Disney one, so I can't say. Diz Jabber loves them. He'll kill them.
No, I know a lot of people do love them. They always talk about, I think it's the cheeseburger one.
The cheeseburger one. He's obsessed with that one. And that's why I wanted to try to make it, and it didn't come out well.
Yeah. No, I just if the price
now,
was better, I'd be all right.
In China, they sell pork spring rolls, and I think they're only like $5.
Yeah,
and they're delicious. They're very good, and you can get them with just traditional duck sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll walk around with duck sauce in my pocket for half a day because I put the duck sauce in my pocket for the spring rolls and forget it's there.
Yeah. Now, see, I would prefer a spring roll over an egg roll. I like spring rolls better.
Yeah. Yes, the spring rolls in China are awesome, Maria. They're one of my favorite little quick snacks walking around the Epcot World Showcase. I will stop and grab one of those almost all the time. I love them. But yeah, I could see. I think $7.50 is a little bit of a rip for these.
It really is. I mean, and they're going on the fact that they're like specialty. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, we have the buffalo chicken ones, and then we have the cheeseburger ones, and all that stuff. Where, yeah, I avoid them. I always avoid them.
All right, so that was our 3 foods, and now we're gonna get to the new thing, and we've already talked about it. It's the fish and chips for me. As soon as they open Disney back up, I'm making a beeline to Epcot, and I'm meeting Drew there, and we are eating some fish and chips.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there are 2, I guess you can get them outside, and then you can get them seated service in the pub there. So, and I don't know if they say that they're any different.
Yeah, I've never gone in the pub. I've always just got.
I've never been in the pub either. But I've also heard that the pub, if you can find a way to get a reservation around the time of the fireworks, that you can watch the fireworks from the pub, and it's pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, try to get a reservation, watch some fireworks, eat some fish and chips.
Yeah.
That's a time right there.
That is a time. Now you make me want to go. I want to go now.
Yeah, for sure. Not sure about the first day when it opens. We'll see. My wife's a nurse, and she's really up on all this. And if they open too early,
which I hope they don't,
Dad might have to hang back a little.
Yeah. Well, what I heard is that they will be, if it's correct information, they'll be opening Disney when they do only to Floridians, only to Florida residents. That's what okay. I don't know how long, like if it's for a week, a day, I don't know. And I don't even know if that's true or not, but
that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so that was, like I said, there's the 2 places you can get them at that fish and chips place there. And then you can get them. My computer has decided to freeze.
Make sure it doesn't turn off.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jamie broke it.
A page not found. Oh well. But we'll do these without photos.
Yeah, just use your imagination, guys. Like your Disney imaginations. There we go.
So that is my new thing that I want to try as soon as the parks open. Drew, what's yours?
Mine is going to be to go to Via Napoli and eat some pizza. And just so you guys know, me and James did not tell each other any of these things to each other. Like we had no idea.
We had no idea. We said, come up with your lists. And then we sent ourselves each other the lists to go over just before this. And it was like, okay, really? Your must-try thing is my must-try, and my must-try is your must-try. It's just ridiculous that this guy I met one time at Disney through my brother-in-law.
Chance encounter, man.
Chance encounter. We think so much alike.
It scares me.
But yeah, you want to try that pizza, huh?
Oh my God. For like years. I don't know why. I just never.
It's a hard to get reservation.
Well, and that's probably half the reason why too.
I'll rope drop it sometimes. Like we will literally stand at the edge of China when they open up, and then I'll get to Italy at 11 o'clock.
Get some cardio in. Well, we'll have to do that.
I could be one of the first ones there to be able to get in there and get some pizza.
All right. Well, we'll have to eat the fish and chips, get the reservation there, and then maybe we'll rope drop via Napoli and get the pizza on.
All right. And now we're going to move on to our one Disney tip, that's related to food.
Yeah.
And if you guys seen, Dad's been doing a little snacking throughout this whole broadcast.
Snacky
and I've been using my Disney popcorn bucket, and I have real Pop Secret popcorn, which is what they pop in the park. It doesn't taste the same.
It's a secret.
It doesn't taste the same as when it's at Disney, but this is the greatest thing you can buy when you go to Disney.
Absolutely.
As soon as you get there the first day, get one of these, and then you get $2.99 refills forever, apparently.
Yeah, it is forever, dude.
I asked the lady, I was like, so how long can I continue to bring this back? And she's like, just bring it back. I'm like, so like if I came back next year with this, would you still give me a $2.99 refill? She's like, just bring it back. So apparently they're like lifetime $2.99 refills. I don't know if 30 years from now I could show this lady this bucket and they'd be like, sir, we have space popcorn now. And it's like a drop you put on your tongue and there's no more buckets. I'm sorry, you can't have any.
And we're taking the bucket.
But apparently you can just get unlimited $2.99 refills forever.
Yeah. Which is that is one of the best snacks though for the price.
Yeah. And you can it's not too bad. It'll fit in a bag. You can even hang it on the edge of a bag or on the side of something.
Yeah,
and just carry it around.
Yeah, but
you've got a cheap snack all the time. And on the side by Figment in Epcot, they sell flavored popcorns. They have 3. They have a cheddar cheese, a sour cream and onion, and a blue cheese buffalo or something.
Buffalo, yeah. The buffalo one was pretty good.
So, and they're still $2.99. So that's my tip: is get yourself one of these suckers.
Absolutely, and I didn't know either. Like, and I kind of got the same thing with it. Like, just bring it back. And I've used like 6 different ones, just interchanging them. But I don't use my Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket anymore, James.
No,
just so
I can't believe it. I literally had an OCD breakdown moment in your vlog.
I know you did
when you poured the popcorn in there. I was like, "Stop! What is he doing?"
I got so excited, and as soon as I did it, I went
regret. I could see it in your face.
Yeah, no, because I realized what I had done, and then I'm like, now I got to spend $25 more and get a new one.
Okay, hold on 1 second, people. Hold on.
Now you can just talk to me. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
This is the infamous Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket. It lights up.
Yep. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go grab mine, Jamie.
These things are like $25, and you can actually put popcorn in them, like some heathen did, which I would never. But so it flips open like this, and you can put popcorn in it. Mine has never seen popcorn.
This poor thing has seen popcorn.
Yes.
Yeah, but what was cool is I got to give my son Lucas a little shout out because he hooked up. It was a thing we had in a card, a Star Wars birthday card, and I don't know if you guys can hear it. Look, it's got the little red light on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, there we go. Yeah, right here. That's
some ingenuity right there, buddy.
Yeah. So he did that, but like I said, I ruined it with the popcorn. Well, anyway, so I guess on to my tip, which was, believe it or not, guys, I almost did the tip that Jamie did, whichever way he is.
Yes, the sour cream and chive is good. That's probably one of my favorites there, Miss Clarence, on the popcorns.
Is that what we got in your vlog?
No, I think we did the cheese.
That was the cheese. Okay.
We went the cheddar cheese.
So my tip, it's kind of 2 tips, but eat on off times. And I say that, I mean, like eat during, if you're going to eat somewhere, eat during parades, eat during the fireworks, eat at just weird times. Like, if most people are eating around 1, eat around 3. And if you do that, bring some snacks with you to snack in between. So you don't want to kill everybody when you're starving. Because We know how we all get. I don't care. Not any one person. Everybody gets nuts when they get really hungry.
Yeah, hangry. My wife would call it hangry.
Everybody gets hangry. You do. And you don't even know that you're freaking out. And you don't realize, oh, I should probably eat something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, absolutely. You'd watch that video
of us going to Epcot eating pizza and
yeah,
for sure. It's got to happen when it's clear and we're able to get in the parks. There will be many more Dad and Drew adventures in the parks.
Yes.
But
for now, they're going to put with us.
There will be a Dad and Drew live streaming adventures here.
Yeah.
Now, this first one was Disney Parks Foods, and it was all about the parks. We could do others. We were thinking of maybe like Disney Springs and letting other restaurants in on the mix, or we could do something else. If you guys have another idea on something you want Dad and Drew to talk about, let us know. Put it in the comments. Send Drew a message on Instagram. Send Dad a message. We're everywhere. We're Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I have a Twitter. I've never sent one tweet ever, but I have Twitter.
I've never tweeted. I've never tweeted.
I feel old, right? I've never done that. The tweeted Twitter to that thing. The birds, never sent one of those.
Tweety Bird? I don't know. I just know Tweety Bird.
No. It took me a while for old Pop-Up to get into Instagram because I'm like, I just share a picture? I can't put a link in it? Like, I don't understand this.
Well, Conchita Magic, she had to teach me all this stuff, man. I am not a tech guy at all. I'm just some knucklehead that was like, I want to be in front of a camera. But then she started like teaching me how to do the Instagram stuff. And I think I'm pretty good now. I know how to put a picture and hashtag and all that. Because I think it was a year ago, I had no idea what it meant when they said hashtag. That's how old I am. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yep. But I'll tell you, you ask me anything about baseball, I know about baseball. And that's about it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So there will be more Dad and Drew shows. Dad, we're going to cook.
Yes.
Eventually, when this is all over, we're going to come together. We're cook. He's a baker. I am not a baker. I'm more of a cook.
And I
do more savory stuff. And like, there's a difference between baking and cooking. And he had said it before to me in a different conversation. Baking is like a science, and cooking is like art.
Yep. And
with regular cooking, you can be expressionistic and you can
Picasso
wing it, and you can I'm going to throw that ingredient out and I'm going to use this ingredient, or I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way. But with baking, it's not a lot of that. It's literally, if it says put a quarter cup of this and a teaspoon of that,
it means
you better put a quarter cup of that and a teaspoon of that. And you better measure that quarter cup correctly and that teaspoon correctly. Otherwise, you could end up with garbage.
Absolutely. And most people do if they don't follow.
I have been trying for months to make Japanese pancakes. I have a recipe on my site for Japanese style pancakes, which are not the real souffle, real fluffy pancakes. And I'm watching these videos of these people, and it's either black magic.
Yeah, it's black magic.
ILM trickery, or you need to be Japanese and in Japan to make these things the right way. Because I have tried everything under the sun to make these things work, and they literally go,
oh. No, and the same thing happens to me. And I have baked enough times where I was like, oh, I'm following the directions. Does not work for me. The same thing happens every time. Just goes, So I don't know. I think it's black magic, and you have to be Japanese and in Japan. That would be my guess.
The trifecta, to bring it back around to what we were talking about in the beginning, the trifecta.
Absolutely.
So we've gone for like an hour and a half and dribbled on, and I can't believe that you people have been here and watched us do this. But
yeah, thanks, guys.
It's been fun.
This really has.
It's been good, and we will do this again. We'll think of something to do next week, and we'll figure something out. We'll probably do it again Wednesday at 8. So keep in touch. Watch Drew on Instagram and Dad's on Instagram, and we'll put out a notice for what we're going to do this again, what we're going to do again, what the next topic will be.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. Like for a topic,
if you've got something you want us to talk about, let us know.
Yeah,
we're pretty open. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will. Except we will not figure out the Japanese pancakes, though.
Or we won't figure out how to keep a laptop plugged in
Hey!
You couldn't have timed it better, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, and Drew, what do you think about Flametree Barbecue? Well,
I actually planned it. You know, I wanted to make a second entrance. That's how I do it.
Perfect. So that's it, guys. This is going to be 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Yeah, I'm terrible at that too, Mouse and the Magic. So if that's what it is, that's what it is. 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
I thought it was 6 p.m. Mist.
Mist? That was a great game. I liked Mist. Mist was a good time. Yes.
Hey, thanks Pam.
Me and this guy, we get along well. We have a lot of fun. So tune in for the next one. Dad doesn't do outros. So that's it. And
remember, there's only one way to live, guys. In the moment.
Later.